Do not obey. Zombie talk. I've seen some things you cannot explain. What's up, guys? It's me, Do Not Obey, and let's get into another video. Now, we're talking about mirrors, mirror magic, rituals, and things that may come out on the other side. All right, now this first video is credited to the priestess Yaya. Now, this is on TikTok. Now, we're going to be talking about the idea of not really seeing yourself in the mirror, and that there could be a possible beings or beings that are connected to their world on the other side.
If you lock yourself into a mirror and just stare into your own eyes in the mirror, you are not looking at yourself. That is not you. That's an actual being on the other end of that world that's mimicking you. All right, and this is a powerful thing that must be known and must be understood completely. All right. That when you are looking into a mirror, you are looking at fallen entities that are mimicking you. All right, and the elites will never tell you that. The oppressors will never tell you that. This is why they got a mirror in every house, just like they got a goddamn TV in every house. They all go hand in hand. All right. Also, beings can enter into your home and into your aura field through your mirror. This is why anciently our ancestors, they wanted nothing to really do with mirrors. If you look at because we wasn't really never enslaved like that anyway. But the few of us that will get caught and go into slavery, we wasn't in no mirrors. We looking at the water. We want to see ourselves. We're going to look into a natural source, which is water. Water also gives you a reflection of yourself, as well as metal. These are things that we place here on the planet naturally. A mirror isn't a natural thing, all right? It's a holographic world designed to keep you trapped.
Crazy, huh? All right, guys, so this next video is brought to us from The Ritual Place, and it's going to be talking about the powers of the mirror and how you can use positive affirmations and possibly get some money, honey.
Bring them moose ankles here. Listen, mirror magic is so simple, but yet so powerful. Listen, did you know that y'all can write affirmations on a mirror? And it could be simple like, I am beautiful. Write it on the mirror and then just look inside of the mirror and just feel the vibrations of that affirmation begin to feed your frequency, baby. You can also say, I am a multi-millionaire. And then do about 10 deep breaths in the mirror while looking at that affirmation that you have just wrote on that mirror. Because guess what? The mirror is the portal, right? And when you begin to write affirmations on a portal, what happened? It reflects right into your subconscious. Come on, somebody. Yo, also, listen, you can write 520-7418 on a mirror. Look at the mirror. Take about 10 deep breaths. So now you are tapping into the portal of unexpected money. So whatever code or whatever affirmation that you put on the mirror, you begin to tap into the portal of whatever frequency it is. So y'all can say, I'm beautiful as fuck. And then you get to look in that mirror. Ooh, you can feel that vibration go all over your body, your arms, your hands, your legs, your back. So listen.
That dude is a trip. I follow him now. Like, I like him. He keeps your spirits going. All right, so the next video is brought to us by Born a Mystic. Now, they will be talking about the dangers of mirror magic.
First off, if the mirror is not cleansed properly, then the entity will still live within the mirror. And whoever looks, glances, or their appearance shows up within that mirror, that entity will begin to feed on that individual. Similar to the King Solomon story where the demon sucks on the little boy's thumb. It takes away the life's energy. So whatever entity that has been summoned within that mirror, if it is not cleansed properly, it still lives within that mirror. So whoever looks at it, it begins to feed on them. That's one of the dangers of mirror magic.
All right, guys, let's dive on into DJ Pharaoh Red 214 Good Body. Whew, long name. Now, this video is going to have Terrence Howard, and Terrence Howard uses mirrors, and he does his own ritual. Check this out.
Terrence Howard explains mirror ritual magic.
Go to the bathroom, turn off the lights, look in the mirror. We'll have the light on it first, and then after 1 minute, turn the light off, and and search until you see your own glow, your own aura, and then you watch it change.
Wow.
And it's a scary thing because you'll feel like some hands are on you, and you lose a little bit of control of what you're doing. But if you stay with it, you'll be inhabited by something, and then you walk out, and the character's with you, and you got to know how to say goodbye to it.
Right.
If you really want to get there.
Right.
A lot of people are afraid, to empty themselves and be filled up with something else. But, as an actor, you're an emotional prostitute.
Wow.
Terrence.
His hair is everything. All right, guys. So the next video is brought to us by Red Fire Flags. And it warns us about the other side of the mirror. It warns us about the other side of the mirror world. And if you're attempting to do mirror magic, I really like how she breaks this down. I like her demeanor. And I feel like she's not playing because it's not a game. I have one mirror in my house. It's in the bathroom. 2 mirrors are in the drawer covered up so I can cut my hair. I've got a tall mirror that faces the wall in my closet. Let's roll.
Grand Rising, my little cherubs. Now I'm back to my regular broadcast for a moment. I was talking to a friend today, and she was mentioning mirror magic to me. On the other side of the mirror, I call it opposite land, but I mean, there's probably a proper name for it. I don't know what that name is, but it's like, to me, and to most who know of certain things, there's a whole world over the other side of that mirror. And when you look at your reflection, there's also another you, opposite you, on the other side. When you open that portal, I know people that have fucked about with mirror magic. Whenever they go to somewhere, someone's house, whatever, they have to put something over the mirrors before they go in. They can't be in a house where there are reflections. Could you imagine how much of a homebody that person's become now? All because she was trying to see her future partner. And I can guarantee that's probably what most of you are trying to do it for. When you open that portal, unless you know how to fucking close it, you've got a problem. Massive. I would stay away from that. To me, mirror magic is like blood magic. It's just one of those things that you never know how it's going to turn out, and the risks are so massive that it's probably not worth trying it out. It's not like chucking someone's name on a bit of paper and throwing it in the freezer. It's not like fucking anything like that. It's not like having a bit of rosemary and chucking it in the bath for some protection. This is serious stuff. Imagine, right, someone's doing mirror magic, right? And that person, your opposite self, wants in on the life that you've got because it's not so great over there where they are. And now that you've opened that portal, all that person has to do is cast an incantation and swap with you. People can swap destinies on this plane here now. What do you think they could do over there? Behave yourselves. Be careful. I'm not telling anyone how to live their lives, but I wouldn't.
Such a beautiful lady. All right, so this last video in part 1, I'm going to try to see if I can do like a little series here. We're going to be looking at Astral Witch, okay? Now, this is positive ways to use a mirror, how she uses the mirror in her practice. She'll give you examples and how to lock your mirror as far as cleaning it and keeping all the boogie woogies up out of your home.
I will never understand why Witch Talk is so afraid of mirrors, because I personally love using them in my practice. And there are so many different ways to use mirror magic that I never see anyone talk about. You can use them for glamour magic, do a return to sender on one to reflect that energy back where it came from. They're also great for shadow work and divination if you use them for scrying. I know that a lot of spiritual practices believe that mirrors are portals to the spirit world, so if you are going to use a mirror in your practice, you should cleanse and lock it first. But as long as you do that, you have nothing to worry about. And locking them is actually a very simple process. All you need is either Florida water, moon water, or just plain salt water, and you're going to use it to draw protective runes or sigils on the mirror with your finger, like the Algiz rune or the pentacle. Something else I like to do that's a little extra is anoint the corners of my mirror with protection oil, and then I'll use a random key I have laying around to physically make a locking motion on the mirror, because it just helps me really visualize and set the intention that this mirror is closed. I'll usually repeat this about once a month, and then I can use it in my spells and rituals without having to worry about any negative energy coming through. I will never...
So, do you guys like mirrors? Do you guys have a lot of mirrors in your home? Ever since a child, I never was comfortable with mirrors. Even to this day, I don't try to stare too much in a mirror. I've tried a little bit to do the staring, the mirror magic work, and I've seen a face. I've seen a face that was not mine. I don't know if it was another being or a deity, or if it was another me. So I just don't play around with mirrors. But those that know what they're doing, y'all know what y'all are doing. But those that don't, please reach out to people that know what the hell they're doing before you have everybody and they mamas, demons, mamas, grannies, mamas, demonic, whatever, peoples all running through your home. Well, hope you guys did enjoy this video. And like I always say, guys, do not obey. Stay woke. Peace.